But I love this. 2 light tubes to the face. Oh, beautiful. That got a great reaction from the crowd. So this is January 2004. This is an event called MRI, Mayhem Rages Inside. Kid Crush and I had already wrestled twice at this point. We had 2 matches, the Thrilla in Vanilla and the Thrilla in Vanilla Part 2, and both times I lost to Kid Crush. This is also the debut of my orange jumpsuit. This is when I would debut this look here with the American flag bandana and the orange jumpsuit. I'm kind of acting like a heel here because I felt like I was better as a heel, and I kind of wanted to turn heel. Problem is, all of our fans are people who went to school with me. And so they all knew me, and they were all coming here to see me. And so it was kind of hard to be a heel with all these people who know me and go to school with me. So my heel turn didn't really work because they were cheering for me regardless. So, that entrance spot there is kind of the only glimpse of my heel turn you will see. The rest of my run, I'm a babyface. And then Kid Crush was also debuting the blue jumpsuit look today, and we didn't talk to each other. We didn't know we were both gonna debut jumpsuit looks. And Kid Crush was a little hot that I was wearing a jumpsuit and he was wearing a jumpsuit because it looked like we had uniforms all of a sudden. But whatever. I think these are actually 2 of our most iconic looks, so we managed to work it out. Got my buddy Travis here as the referee. We were out for about a month for like winter break, and so this was our first match back. So we did have a fairly decent sized crowd. People were interested in seeing what happened here. I had my buddy who was into photography here, and he was actually taking some photos at ringside during all this. So I actually have somewhere some really nice high-res photos of this. And then watch this beautiful clothesline. Kid Crush sold that like a champ. God damn, I cannot say this enough. I love Kid Crush. I love working with Kid Crush. He was awesome. Here, I throw him a light tube. I don't know what we're doing here. I throw him a light tube. He ducks, and then bam, bust the light tube over me. And then I just toss mine away for some reason. I don't know why I grabbed it if I wasn't going to hit him with it. And then gut wrench power bomb. Beautiful. We were still figuring out psychology at this point. We knew some stuff. We knew heat, we knew shine, we knew about false finishes. Bam, beautiful. I love that Falcon Arrow brain buster thing I was doing. But we were still learning about psychology. We had a lot to learn. A lot of stuff we do doesn't make any sense, but we were at least trying to tell a story here. This is my killer craving. It's like an inverted bridging STF I would do. And then I'm going to yank Kid Crush up here. That's my buddy Carlos. He just kept playing music on the boombox during this match for some reason. So he was playing like Nickelback and Vanessa Carlton and Michelle Branch, and the crowd was getting kind of hot at him. Bam! Light tube over Kid Crush. The other end of the light tube went shooting off like a rocket, and then you could see I was doing this thing where I would take the leftover light bulb and break it over my head. I thought that was just kind of like a badass taunt to do. And then right here, Kid Crush gonna hit me with a pump handle across the knee as a backbreaker. And what's he picking me up for? Doing the kick. I think he's gonna get me in the face. Bam, beautiful. He had those shin pads, so those kicks were never really that bad. I mean, yeah, you still feel them, but it's not like the end of the world. Like, Kid Crush was really good about like protecting people and keeping people safe. Steamroller, and then he's gonna come back and hit me with the moonsault. I should have been laying flat for that. I don't know why I was like rolling up halfway. Should have just been flat for that. A lot of times, we're not professionals, so sometimes we're scared to take moves. Beautiful shooting star press. But sometimes, we're scared to take moves. We'll put our hands up, or we'll tuck when we're not supposed to, or we'll get a shoulder up. And at the end, it just makes the move look like shit, and then it risks us getting hurt more. So looking back, like, I get it. We're not in a ring. we're on the ground, and the ground doesn't have any give to it. Like, I'm not discrediting that, but I wish we would have kind of like gotten out of our own heads and gotten over our hang-ups and just kind of like taking moves better. We had, I forget how many light bulbs we had. We were this is when we were starting to ramp up light tubes, because light tubes were like $1 a piece, and we were selling VHS tapes of our shows at school. So I was using the money from selling those tapes to buy light tubes and wrestling gear and everything else we needed to pull these shows off. But this is when we're starting to really ramp it up. It'll escalate from here. Bam, right over the head. And then he's going to get me in a sleeper hold here. And right here, he's calling the next spot. All right, I'm going to hit you with this, duck this, clothesline me, do this. Like, I forget what spot it is, but we're working out the next spot. The referee is being clued in. The referee's going to go grab a couple light bulbs. But Kid Crush is like, all right, but first, I'm going to go kick the shit out of Mr. Radio Man. Because everybody was just so pissed at my buddy Carlos from playing the music. So Kid Crush is going to throw a kick. The batteries are going to go flying out of that boombox. The music's going to stop. Everybody's going to cheer. That got a big pop. And then here he's going to hit me with a TKO. Again, why did I get my knees down? That just makes the move look like shit. But I love this. 2 light tubes to the face. Oh, that got a great reaction from the crowd. It looked sick as fuck. But I'm not bleeding or anything. Like, my hair kind of protected me. You know, he got me on like the neck and like the back of the head. The way he swung it, he knew my hair was gonna like protect me, and so it looks great on camera. Didn't feel a thing. Goddamn, Kid Crush was so fucking good. Like, he could do high flying stuff, he could do power moves, he could do ground and pound, he could do weapons, like anything you needed Kid Crush to do, he could do. God damn it, he was the best of us. It's lonely at the top, but son of a bitch was he good. And then right here, what's he setting up for? Yeah, sometimes we'd have the referees get involved because this park is huge, and so it'd be like, hey ref, go grab those light tubes, hey, go grab that sign. And then here, jumps over me, moonsault off the folding chair, 1-2, and I kick out at 2. But the referee was very integral in these matches. Sometimes the referee would direct traffic because we're focused on what's happening in the match. We're not really focusing on what's happening outside the match. So sometimes the referee would be like, hey, let's move it over here. There's people coming. Hey, cops are on the way. Let's wrap it up. And then sometimes we would involve the ref, like, hey, go get these light tubes. Hey, go do this. Hey, ref, this is going to be the finish. Make sure you count to 3. So the referee is just as much a part of storytelling in this match as either one of us are. And then he's selling the low blow I gave him. I need to start making a comeback. Bam, got him with that danger open pit sign. And then I tried to break the light tube over my head, and it didn't work because I didn't hit. There's a sweet spot where if you didn't hit it hard enough, it wasn't going to break, and if you hit it too hard, then you're going to just slice yourself up. And so sometimes I hit that sweet spot, sometimes I didn't. And then I think here he goes for like an inverted torture rack backbreaker thing. Sometimes we would just make up moves on the fly. We'd just grab somebody and be like, what can I do from this position? A lot of times we would practice stuff, but not everything. Some stuff we would just try for the first time in a match and be like, let's see if this works. And then right here, I should have worn knee pads because that jumpsuit's getting dirty. This is a move I did called the whiplash. It's like you Irish whip somebody into their own arm and then they clothesline themselves. It started out as like that Regal cutter neck breaker that William Regal did, and then I just kind of like modified it into that and added the Irish whip to it. Oh, bringing out the thumbtacks. I love how the camera actually bothered to get a great shot of those thumbtacks, because so many times we would do thumbtack spots and you wouldn't see it on camera. And then right here, I'm going to wallop Kid Crush with the chair. Right here, I swing a little too low and I hit the ground before I hit him. And then beautiful leg drop from me. It's not as pretty as it will be. And then right here, Kid Crush almost kicks the referee in the face with that kick out. And then he's going to grab me and hit me with a tiger bomb. Look at that. Tucking the chin, tiger bomb onto the thumbtacks, pin. 1, 2, but I kick out. I get my third wind at this point. I Mick Foley up, if you will. I no-sell the thumbtacks. He even says on camera, "What the fuck is you?" And then here we go with my new finisher, the Craven Clash onto the light bulbs. That's when I debuted the move. And then I'm going to cover 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm the new CCW champion. Crowd's going to go crazy. Everybody's going to cheer from me. Big baby face pop. I got tacks in my back. I'm a little beat up because that was a hell of a match. Kid Crush put me over like a champ. God damn, he was so fun to work with. And then this is going to be the last appearance of that version of the CCW title, because that XXX belt would actually get delivered this day, so I would go home and the 3X belt would be there waiting for me. And then you can see thumbtacks in my back. But that's it. That's how I won the CCW Championship.
As y'all seen the tape already, yeah, Kid Crush lost the title, lost the match. But don't think it's over, because it's not. See, Craven, what you fail to realize is I'm the best wrestler in CCW, period. And watch, one day, I'm going to catch you slipping. I'm going to catch you slipping. You're going to be walking down the street, and BOW! It's going to be a light bulb upside your head. And you better hope and pray that you don't have a match against me soon. Because you just don't understand. I done beat everyone. But you had to come, run your mouth, and had to win. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you that nobody can fade Kid Crush.